Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Emad and welcome to another episode of E-Vlogs where I share my experiences and adventures about Dubai, which is all about Corona because that's all everybody's talking about, guys. Literally, every WhatsApp conversation, every Zoom call, every conversation face-to-face with a mask, without a mask is just about Corona. Every one of us has become doctors, we're all scientists, we're all news reporters, we're all freaking statisticians. Everyone is talking about number of cases in the world, the vaccine, flattening the curve, the rules, the lockdown, China, US, what's true, what's not, conspiracy theories. I'm tired, man. I'm exhausted. I can't discuss it anymore. So the UAE now has taken a new approach, which is, you know what? We've done what we had to do. We've been smart. We now need to open up the businesses back again. So gyms, theaters, parks, beaches that were closed are now open. And I get it. I get it. Why? Because these businesses within the country, they need to come back, man. There are so many jobs associated with it, people's livelihood associated with it. And considering UAE is built, especially Dubai, is built on tourism, people come from the outside. Since we don't have that right now, the least we have to do is prop and support the businesses within. So my take is though, that I need to still be responsible and smart. Because guess what? Just because this is all gone, COVID is still there. Corona is still there. We don't have a vaccine. It's not eradicated. Cases are still there every single day. Only thing the government's done is saying, you know what? We're not babysitting you guys anymore. Take the responsibility. You're intelligent. This has been going on for a few months. They put the laws in place about fines, about social distancing, about masks. Do the right thing, be smart, and it's on to us now, right? Does Emad need to go to the gym or the theater right now? No, it's not a necessity for me. I can do things at home. I can watch Netflix. I'm not desperate to do those things. I might do it eventually when I see people going and it feels safe and fun at the same time. But for now, I don't need to. I'm gonna stay away from it. Number two, I think there's a lot of judging going back and forth, right? There's like two schools of thought right now, economy versus health. One side says, get back on track, don't worry about the health situation, everyone's gonna get it anyways, man up and face it. And the other side feels like, dude, forget economics, we need to survive, what's the point if we're all dead? I'm giving extreme examples, but you know what? If you have a business that was going well, that's been shut down completely, if the money stopped coming in, if you can't provide for your family, ask that person what the economy feels like, and they don't care about Corona. They care about having the business run. So understand that point of view. And then for the other side, ask somebody who's lost a family member from COVID, who's gone through quarantine and being in the hospital and getting freaking the ventilator, all that stuff. It's horrifying. So try to remember and think of their perspective and how frightening it can be. Try not to judge. The only people I judge is this picture from Toronto. I mean, are you kidding? In a park, crowded, there's not a single mask. Come on. The most basic thing I think for all of us to take away is, let's think about what's a necessity to you. Maybe a necessity is different for other people. Like for me, cutting my hair honestly became an essential thing. Similarly for me, maybe socializing, as much as a social person I am, doesn't feel so important. I don't need to do it. I'm okay in my current situation. For somebody else though, you know what? Who's living in their apartment by themselves all alone, they need that. Otherwise they're going freaking crazy. I heard this really interesting thing, guys, on YouTube I was watching the other day, which was, this is the first time ever where everyone in the world is the victim and everyone in the world is also a suspect. Everyone needs to act responsibly and smartly, otherwise it doesn't work. So I think it's super important if you have a friend circle or your family circle, and if you are, you know, going out and about a lot and meeting people, or if you've suddenly gone back to the office because you have to, let your group or people know so that they can take a comfortable stance if they're comfortable meeting you, interacting with you or not. It's super important to have those kind of honest, open conversations with each other. Let's stop judging. Let's stop trying to be like experts at this thing. I think everyone's figuring it as it goes. I'll slowly start opening up more and more to maybe interacting with people. I think one thing that's easy to do is meeting people outdoors with masks in an open space, and you can still connect with them. I don't know, things will change, but let's all be responsible for each other. You might not have an elderly person at home or a child at home, but your neighbor might, your friend might. So respect each other, be honest with one another. Let's get through this together. Peace. Last final thought. You know what's crazy is how a few months ago, everything we did in public with friends, going out, traveling, it's all about putting it up on social media. And now, it's the complete opposite. If anyone goes out and meets somebody, no one is sharing that. Nobody's posting that because you're afraid of being judged. You don't know what's right or wrong. So it's crazy how COVID has flipped the switch on showing you off your life to everybody, right? So if you enjoyed this content, you have some comments, I'd really appreciate it if you would comment, give this a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe. I know some people enjoy it, but they don't do that. But to YouTube, to the algorithm, these things make a difference. So take some time to help your brother out.